Peace and blessings, peace and blessings. The big though to some of y'all. You know, none of y'all shocked by the title, but you know, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? This Jay Coleman clocking in. You know, what is the problem? The constant failure to some of us that don't want to admit it. As there's a lot of us that partially admit it. Now, the reason why I'm saying this Pan-Africanism gotta die in Africa, practice Pan-Africanism. Secondly, I feel we failed a lot of those movements is because those movements is not what our ancestors want us to follow. That's why they have not been a success. Not to a point where it started in the 60s and 50s. All of them is irrelevant. Now, the reason why I say have to die because we have this false philosophy to believe that we are African. We have this false philosophy that African has contributed everything to the world, when that's not true. Period. Being a Pan-Africanism, ex-Pan-Africanism African myself, I know it though. Now, as I told people before, call it what you want to, say we cuss, we don't care. Ancestors is pissed off, so we ain't coming at y'all pancaking about this shit. First of all, Pan-Africans know damn well that we haven't been, y'all don't push the line of us studying the indigenous Aboriginal history. You don't teach that. You teach bits and pieces of a color of a person being here that you tag African to, but you don't think about the origins. You haven't talked about the origins. I never would talk, out of the whole 10 years, we didn't make it our business. We just contributed everything that had brown, black skin to an African. When Africans and when the brothers in Africa don't even claim Africans. Well, y'all call it Africa, but I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm from Timbuktu. I'm from all these different places in Africa. Liberia. I'm from all these different places. But y'all don't talk about how a lot of the indigenous Aboriginal, or what y'all call in Africa, Negroes, as the white man call us, Negroes, is all up in Libya. Because we've been getting transported there more than y'all been getting transported here. They don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about the people over there that look like us over here, but y'all still say those Africans. No, those is Aboriginals put on the African continent through the continental slave trade. But that's another story. Pan-Africanism is the only fucking stronghold, false stronghold that's in our way, confusing our people more and more and more as we dig in and find these records and vital statistics and things like that. We see people, some of those fools, but hey, seeking knowledge and finding new knowledge to expand and evolve is what this is about. So, despite the brothers want to say that this has nothing to do with the brothers and sisters over here, you can point that out all you want. Yes, that shit to them over there, that's they traditions. Yes, that shit true. That's not talking down on the Kemetic knowledge. All knowledge is all the same in so many ways than one, despite the distortions and the manipulation the colonizer left upon all of them. We not a one continent people. We know that, and we find it out. So Pan-Africanism ideology have to die because it's teaching us self-destructing habits, as well as not even being focused on what's really ours. We're not focusing on what's ours. We focusing on what some other people's shit who don't want us to come over there any goddamn way. We only come over there for tourists and shit. That's why a lot of them don't want to live there. That's what my whole excuse was. And don't get to playing with me, none of you Pan-Africanists, about none of this shit. You don't have to know me. I don't have to be from your city. Just because you don't know a person don't mean shit. I don't know none of y'all neither. But at the same time, you motherfuckers are playing with ego and pride because y'all scared to let it be known that you motherfuckers is wrong. Y'all got all this paraphernalia for Africa that you invested thousands of dollars into this fucking lie, and a lot of you niggas don't want to let it go because some of it is y'all meal ticket. Yeah, let's keep it 100. Some of y'all is y'all meal ticket. And in so many ways, the indigenous Aboriginal community has always been a downplayed on my tail end of being within the Pan-African movement. I was getting told about this, and I knew little bits and pieces, but you know, being in the Pan-African movement, you constantly got to keep regurgitating the same shit over and over. It ain't no different than the Christianity thing. You know, I people and what they done. You know, I don't have nothing against the Kemetic knowledge. I represent it in a spiritual form as well as all other type of spiritual knowledge that information. All this information is worldly information. This information don't belong to no motherfucking special scholar or some motherfucking body else, even though half the motherfucking scholars that got the information from shit written by white folks. Let's admit that. Let's come off that Darwin theory bullshit, because that's what it is. Pan-Africanism is built off the Darwin theory. It is the big ass block in the way of black people's total unity. How we gonna unify with the people over there that ain't unifying with us? They ain't over there talking about, yeah, our brothers over there in America, we over here. The motherfuckers don't speak up for our behalf when we get killed and shot and all this shit while we over there. But other racist people do. Take that in consideration. Pan-Africanism has always been out of all the years that I've been in it, keep regurgitating the same shit from scholar to scholar, school thought to school thought. I'm saying, damn, what is our motherfucking motive just to know this shit, but nobody ain't built this shit? The closest motherfucker that built a lot of shit, I admit these things. The Pan-African movement ain't been shit since the 60s, 100. All the motherfuckers running around talking about what it was and what it is and all this shit and ain't built shit don't mean nothing. It don't require for you to do shit. It ain't no real reason to fight. A lot of brothers say, man, why want to fight with some shit way over there? This is what family members and all people say, but you know, in my state of blindness, I couldn't accept that fact because I was blinded with the whole facade of Africa. So now I got aunties, relatives, and all these different other people identifying with me now that I'm speaking more about what went on in America, about what went on with our family and over all these thousands of years through our family trees. They ready to talk. They've been talking. I felt a lot. Pan-Africanism is the only thing allowed in me. Where they at? They ain't killed one white supremacist. Where they at? Y'all ain't built these things y'all been saying for fucking 60 years. Where they at? Because every time I tried to put some line and said, hey, let's all put our thousands in, a couple thousands a piece, open this up, and then a couple thousand a piece, open this up. Brothers is all broke. I ain't working. I ain't doing nothing. I got criticized for starting my own business, dealing with white, working within the industry, learning stuff, telling it to my people, getting that medication, getting that medicine man knowledge that these white folks been hiding from our people, so on and so forth. I'm there. Certified. But that's another story. Being Africanist, where is the goddamn foundation other than a stack of fucking books? We all need books, yes indeed. But it depends on what is this for. Is this book just something to make me feel puffed up and proud to point out some old shit that my people did and don't want to expose the failures of what our people doing now? It's nothing against the movement. The thing is that to a certain degree, 30% of the expression of Pan-Africanism can be used without the Africanism. Because we're not no goddamn Africans. Until you motherfuckers get up there and say, yeah, we showing y'all where all these slave ships at going to Africa, or the slave ship document record routes, so on and so forth, to prove this fact, or y'all can link yourself to one African in a mud hut, in a house, or anywhere in Africa. Prove it. Cause I used a lot of years where I couldn't prove that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of years where I couldn't prove that. You understand? So a lot of y'all can get mad if y'all want to. Y'all can get on here and talk about myths of something that ain't even a myth. Y'all know goddamn well this knowledge that we finding about this ain't no goddamn myth. Y'all even making yourself look bad speaking of this type of history as being a myth when you see the history in the documents. I'm not going to sit here and say Kemetic knowledge is wrong and all that shit. No, I done studied up on all of that. The information that I've studied up on it, dealing with Kemet, so on and so forth, it's true. But there's many hidden things in Kemet that a lot of brothers don't want to look at. They don't want to go through. They don't want to go back to Samaria or Sumer. They don't want to go back into the ancient or the primal America, the primordial America. They don't want to deal too much with the Atlantis, not knowing that the Atlanteans is from over this way that came over there. They don't want to go on to those type of things. They want to just you still brought them motherfuckers over here to mix with us, but you're not going to put your whole continent, because some of us somewhere throughout America, a few of us, a couple 100,000, maybe a million or two of us tapped with a little bit of African blood. So that makes everybody out of Africa came over here. A few niggas from Africa came over here and became 40 million. Wow, that's deep. That's deep. Prove that. Ain't no motherfuckers multiplying that goddamn much from a little like that. It's a lot more history to this shit. We got to start looking at every story. We can't disnounce no information. All information is available. If you're a true knowledge seeker, want to seek true wisdom, want to enhance your vibration or enlighten your consciousness, you have to be universal for all knowledge. Despite that, it doesn't sound, it contradicts your present belief. All of it is necessary because it's a tool. You're a computer. Those computers print up lies every day. Those computers talk about lives every day. Every day, lies. Truth too, I'll admit that. But Pan-Africanism have to die, and all of us have to stop using information that keep stop trying to make similarities of it. We have tried all those other things all at once. We never woke up to try this, but we have rock solid information. We have rock solid proof to fight with. We have some kind of weapon. I don't have no weapon to fight for Pan-Africanism. None. But just a heap sheet of books that so-called scholars told me to read and follow. We have to learn about them ancient stories. We have to learn about this matriotic system. We have to learn about the stories of Inky and Alil. You know what I'm saying? We have to learn the stories about the extraterrestrials. All this stuff is needed because this time we have everything's coming out. All this stuff. You can call it pseudoscience or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Because niggas done proved a lot of the shit they talking is far from pseudoscience. Pseudoscience is lies, period. You understand me? Y'all need to take a back seat. Real talk. Because y'all forefront ain't been nothing but a flag show flossing. I want to move. I want to do some shit. I couldn't get enough of y'all to do nothing past talking about a goddamn lecture or talking about debunking something. Debunk yourself. Because you have been debunked, Pan-Africanism. Pro-black, all that. Call it what you want to. You hate yourself. Oh, he's an agent. You know, that's the excuse we use when we can't control nobody in the Pan-African movement. The Pan-African movement, yes, it's a lot of agents there. Yes, it is. But in the Pan-African movement, we use that you an agent type shit to some people because you can't control them. Or at that time, we couldn't control them, so we call them an agent. When motherfuckers are talking this Aboriginal shit, we was calling them agents. And now look at my ass, foot in my black ass mouth. But I'm a man. I take my shit, get up, man, and learn. That's what true researchers and true seekers get. Because if you're sincere in heart, you will inherit it and embrace all truth from what went on in Kemet and some of the knowledge about Kemet and everything. Yes, that shit is true knowledge according to them over there and what they taught. But when it comes to you talking about transporting these millions of niggas over here, this is where we have the discrepancy at. The white folks created all that shit. We didn't have no printing press for shit. We didn't have nothing. So our ancestors, as the ancestors of ancient Kemet, left statues and things like that. Our ancestors didn't have no choice but to leave documents, birth certificate. They had to work with the system so we could find them. I found relatives. I didn't even fucking know. Now I'm interested in going into South Carolina and North Carolina now. Looking at like, damn, I need to go down to South Carolina, North Carolina, and visit some of the folks down there just come in contact with them. Go in some of them areas. Virginia, you know, been to Florida. I'm born in Florida. You know, it's crazy. negativity. Peaceful with that. The same way I want we supposed to that Pan-African motherfuckers go bang on the beast. We have to bang on the beast and the fucking. What about that? We have to bang on them all. We have to put that shit out. We have to kill this shit. We have to let our people know that this shit is false. We have to let these people know that Alex Haley was a goddamn fucking liar, a fucking thief, stealing a motherfucker's book, making lies about our history with roots for the fucking white man. We have brothers that do that, along with a lot of other fucking pro-black, Pan-African motherfuckers dying with white wives. Fucking with me. I know all the hidden truth that we work together not to tell. But don't try to expose. Don't play with me. Pan-Africanism, bag up. Fuck all the, oh, show me scholarship. No, nigga. You can find the scholarship yourself. You just don't want to show it. You just don't want to show it. We know what's up. We know black people was here before there was a so-called African here. But we just want to let Africa hijack everything that every melanated person around the planet on their own have done. You can't do that, bro. Y'all can recognize as melanated people all over the world, but y'all want to make it look like we was all in one. Some of us was created. Some of us is hybrids. You know what I'm saying? A lot of motherfuckers on this planet don't even have souls. You understand what I'm saying? That's another knowledge that brothers got to look at despite them. Everybody speak about spirituality, God, and all that. Let's put everything in the perspective. Let's throw everything in the gumbo pot. Let's let it all hang out. And let's use that shit and come up with new formulas and new ways to rejuvenate our traditions through new customs from a modern day perspective. That's all I'm saying. All that dancing around with feathers and all that shit over. Niggas ain't riding around on horses and shit unless you got a ranch and shit like that. Come on now, that's 400, family. I'm talking to all my indigenous people too. All that ancient old knowledge is out. It's good to know that we know who we are. But now we have to start moving. We got to do better than what the Pan-Africans did. The Pan-Africanism been talking for 60 years and ain't proved shit. Ain't done shit. So we have to physically get involved. We have to build a nation. Fuck a nation up under all these fake-ass indigenous-ass tribes, even black ones too. A lot of y'all don't want to say it. That don't want a lot of us up in there because we too real for them motherfuckers that been comfortable too goddamn long. Real talk. They ain't coming after what's time for all you black motherfuckers, indigenous brothers and sisters that's on them reservations, secretly getting your shit and don't want other niggas to know, to come out and start letting it be known about this truth. If y'all ain't willing to do that, y'all ain't willing to fight and fight in war for this motherfucker. Period. And I'm checking everybody. Then you got brothers sitting and say, well, brother, y'all don't see your... Fuck my papers. I know where my motherfucking relatives from. That's irrelevant. We want to make a new paper system. We want to make a new census for ourselves. Where y'all at? Let's get together and unify to the point where we start documenting our own shit. Stop fucking depending on these white folks shit to get us where we be. We got certain brothers and sisters that's doing a good job at that shit. Let them ones of us basically taking that same shit and creating our own shit and keeping them records within ourselves, despite what will take place here in this generation. At least we'll have some new shit so our younger generation that's behind us will be able to grab those documents and continue it on. We have to record this shit. Some of y'all say that record to make your own books. That's good. But we have to make one that everybody that's aware today to be contact, period. We ain't talking about $5 Indians. No, we ain't talking to you dead-minded Negroes that still want to be Christians and then Muslims and Africans and shit. Y'all can keep doing that shit, but I'm talking to our people. One step we need to start focusing on right now, because all this talking and we popping our name here, making it look like we successful and all this shit. No, we ain't done shit. We still ain't creating a university. Y'all won't keep your brother talking about why I got Pan on the front of my shit. Pan is on the front of my shit because I have 10 years of Pan-Africanism. I know Pan-African lead to a fucking wicked evil God, but it's so many different ones. That's what I use it for. So get away from me with that small idiotic ass shit that y'all be trying to use. We need to understand we need to come with our own government. They had governments before. Why brothers ain't trying to do it now? I see a lot of brothers calling each other chief this, chief that, but I don't see no motherfucker wanting to get together with everybody else. And everybody keeps talking about, well, I ain't messing with niggas. I'm messing with myself. I'm my own person. Well, if you that type of motherfuckers, none of y'all should even be fucking with none of the brothers that's doing that. Y'all thinking because you got some certain kind of knowledge, you can't fuck with nobody. Yes, a lot of us can't be trusted because how we have been manipulated as a people. That's true, but we got to start somewhere. Period. Somewhere. Real talk. If we want to start from there, we don't want to start. We just want to keep continuing in the fools that we are. That's all we want to do. Period. New shit to the old ways. If we can't come up with new shit to talk about who we are, we ain't doing shit. But hit with information. There's no disrespect to none of the brothers and sisters. I'm understanding that some of y'all may understand what I'm saying. But many of y'all won't. Recognition more than anything else. That's the cold part about all this. And that's what I see. That's what I see. I see a lot of people want recognition, but they're not. They want recognition and views. A lot of y'all want to get paid too. I don't give a fuck about getting paid. That's why I don't care about how perfect the vision is. I don't even know what this fuck is going on with my phone now. You know. But in many ways, brothers and sisters, we have to understand that our ways have to be new. They have to be new, advanced ways mixed with old ways. If we ain't gonna come up with nothing new, we ain't doing nothing. We don't have to be on them reservations and feathers and shit no more. White folks ain't in cave suits no more. You know what I'm saying? We ain't primal, primitive people. No, we ain't in no primitive era no more. We in the technical era now. So we have to focus like that. So I record one for those that want to. Some of y'all be like, I don't want nobody to know my whole name and whoopty whoop this. Well, we need something that can record our names, our birth date, and where we at. We need to make our own census. Call it our own census. Aborigines of America census. Our own census. Aborigines of America census. Or copper color Aboriginals of America census. You know what I'm saying? Census. Pan-Africanism is the only thing standing in our way because we think that flag is us. We think all these other things is us when it's not. Peace and blessings.